You've done so much work within yourself that you've completely outgrown them, or maybe they have outgrown you. With what does this surprise have to do? Welcome to White Witch Alchemy. Today we're doing an intuitive reading, which means we're doing either a scribble reading or a tarot reading, or both, if I feel the need to. I feel like today I'll use both. It depends, but I have already started with a scribbling, and I feel like I already have um, kind of a message for you. You have been very intuitive lately, or maybe you have finally gotten in touch with your intuition once again. Maybe you lost touch for some time and now you have it in grip again. But I have to say, I think you've had an information downloaded for yourself. This is not part of it, this is just to make it important to you or to bring it up to light for you, what you've had downloaded before. And I think it was almost like a dream download, or um, maybe you thought of this thing, or maybe you had a vision while you were showering, or maybe in the bathroom. But it was a moment that you were alone and still, kind of. Um, I still think some of you, or a good chunk of you, have dreamt about this thing. And I almost want to say that it's something unexpected. Something unexpected is about to happen. But the thing is, you have dreamt of this, you have realized this, or you have the intuition that this will happen. But your brain is saying, no, this is impossible. So it's like you had that realization, your brain said no, and then you brushed it off, and it's not in your mind so much anymore. And the moment that it will happen, it will surprise you, even though you have known this for some time. I feel like this is really, really important for you. Here on my scribbling, I started with like a higher self, so, and the different levels that it has to reach you. But it's there, it's in your mind. You already know something about this, and it's about to happen and to surprise you. And I do think it's a good thing. I think it's a good surprise, or something that will leave you with a taste of relaxed. I think it will leave you without any worries or any regrets anymore. I feel like you'll feel the opposite of regretful um, about something, almost relieved of something. Um, I do feel like this heightened intuition has come as a result of you trying to get away from social media. Um, I mean, you still do use it quite a lot, but I feel like at some point you really lost touch with the actual world, and you realized that most of your anxiety and most of your stress was coming from having a phone, basically. The moment that your mom tells you that everything comes from your phone, this is one of those moments. No, jokes aside, I feel like you really understood that one of your weaknesses is the addiction to your phone, and you really pushed yourself or forced yourself out of this addiction. I mean, it's still there, it's still present in your life. It's not like you completely got rid of it, but you have it under control. And control is very important in these situations. Um, I feel like also with the social media, maybe you were scrolling a lot and maybe seeing a lot of, or consuming a lot of what other people put out there. And you would often compare yourself to these people and think, okay, but I need to do this, or I have to do something towards it, or I have this idea, but I'm not doing it. and you started keeping track of these things. I think like you opened some notes app or maybe a tab or maybe a Word document, and you started writing everything that you want to do, and you're not doing because you're stuck in this addiction, dopamine addiction that you had from your phone. And finally, you managed or you used these things, these beautiful tasks that would give you a lot of reward to get out of this addiction. I'm so proud of you, by the way. Mm, or maybe this is in the future, but I see you stepping up for real. Some of you might be single, or maybe not full, maybe through a situationship, not fully in a relationship. And I feel like this has happened as a result of your partner not matching up to your expectations, but you don't want to um, really end it, because ending it would mean you have more time to spend on your phone or to give to other types of addictions if you have any. um, I feel like you are scared of being alone. You are scared of letting go completely and having a structure without someone else. um, and I feel like in the next few weeks you will open up to new adventures, new situations, maybe trips, maybe you'll meet a friend of a friend that introduces you to a friend of a friend. I feel like you will open up to the possibilities out there, to meet new people, to give people chances to be in your circle. Because till now, because you had this person in your mind or in your life, you really didn't give other people a chance. You were constantly comparing them to this person, but the problem is that this person wasn't even up there, up to your level. So now you are kind of opening up little by little, and you might find it disappointing um, at first, because not everybody out there will match up to your level, or will match your energy or your type of humor. So there is a lot of work, but social media and whatever you had, the comfortability that these people were giving you already in your life, made you settle and made you think that you don't have to work for social connections out there. You'll realize that by social connections, you will, first of all, you will improve on your own. So you will improve your own social skills. But second of all, you will be faced with the reality of things that people out there aren't all perfect. People out there might suck. And in order to find someone good for you and good for your social circle, you might have to go through the people that suck, and you might have to put in effort to find them. um, I feel like till now you've kind of set back. You've realized that most of your friendships are not there anymore, not fulfilling you anymore. You've outgrown them. You've done so much work within yourself that you've completely outgrown them, or maybe they have outgrown you. But I feel like you don't feel in the same place as your friends anymore. And it's not because you don't have more to give or they don't have more to give. It's just that you're not on the same path anymore. You've taken different branches of the path. Um, and sometimes you still share the path. But I feel like you have realized this. You have realized that you are on a different branch now. And you need to find new people on that branch. um, these new people are coming. You have opened your doors. I feel like I see you completely open in the future, as I said, in the next few weeks. And I see you people almost drawn to you like moths to light. Um, Romantic or non romantic, I'm mostly talking about friends, social circles. And through that, you will find someone that is also good for you and your love life. I know this for sure. Um, I feel like you've held, or most of the things you haven't done is almost as a result of fears of success. You know that you are really good. You know that you can achieve a lot if you put the work to it. You know that you're the kind of person that if you have a goal and you set one and you split it up into small steps, you're going to make it. You are smart and um, you have a lot of patience as well. You are determined when you set a goal. But till now, because you were comfortable in whatever situation you've been, I feel like you've put everything aside. Everything you could be, you've put aside because you could just lay down, chill. Um, and the funny thing is, when you've chilled, you weren't really chilling because it was giving you anxiety and stress because you weren't, it was like a flame that was burning inside you, but you couldn't really let it out. You tried letting it out little by little, but it doesn't work like that. You have to completely cut off everyone, begin anew. You have to act big, go big or go home. But you're already home, so you have to go big. um, yeah, I think the anxiety is being managed by now, and it will go away if not yet. Um, and you will get your life back together, but it's you that is the main character. It's you that is taking big steps, big decisions, big actions. I don't know. You will find yourself having people offering you things, and you'll have to not say yes to everything. Till now, you haven't done anything, so the first few offers you'll get, you will be almost excited to grab on. But now, after a few weeks from now, let's say, or after some time with these offers being held up to you, with these cups, I'm seeing cups a lot, you will realize that you'll have to select. You cannot keep everything in your life. So you'll have to prioritize, you have to select what is good for you, what is not good for you. But for this, you have to go back to yourself and see what kind of rules drive your life, what kind of morals drive your life, what would you want from life, from your life. What would you be down to do to get what you want? Um, so yeah, you have to go back to your priorities. You have to go back to your biggest, deepest desires. But I do feel like you are on your way up. When I was doodling here, I managed to draw some kind of stairs, double-sided, or some kind of podium. But I want to show you that as you go up, you can also go down. And you have to figure out what just keeps you here, what keeps you here. And I think you will be able to stay here on the top of the podium, because you will do the work. I see you noting everything down. Maybe even now you have some kind of note from this video. Maybe you'll let me down in the comments below what your situation is, or that you want to come back to this video after you've taken some big steps in your life and want to maybe update me in some time, I would be really grateful for that. Or I would love to know about your situation. But I see you, mainly you, um, really putting in the work and making it up there. I see beautiful things coming up. And I want to actually look with my cards what is about to happen. With what does this surprise have to do? You are connected to your 5D, just so you know. Courage. This, I'm not making this up. As you have gotten the download, I've gotten the download to make this scribble reading today. And courage. Courage is the only thing that you have to have right now, because you only need to start. The rest will go on its own, but you'll just have to start. Let's see, what else do we have here? And success. Success after an obstacle, after being able to deal with an obstacle. The Chariot is about this. So you'll just have to start and you'll see yourself succeeding. Yes, it won't be completely easy. It won't be bread and butter, but it will be a good bowl of pasta. um, it's the reward afterwards. Um, let's see what else. What does this surprise have to do with? What does universe want to surprise you with? As I said, hard work. But in order to have this hard work, you'll also have, I got the 7 of Wands, which is about the hard work. But in order to have these 7 wands are being offered to you. You have the work. You should be grateful that you have so much in your mind and you have so much creativity or opportunities your way. And as I said, you'll have to select between these. So it will all start with courage, a lot of it. And then you'll be able to overcome a really big obstacle in your life, but successfully so. You will see yourself. I think this is even a podium. We were talking about the podiums. So yeah, you will be able to succeed and you'll have a lot of offers. So you'll have a lot to do. You'll have a lot of responsibility. You'll have a really long to-do list. But this is a good thing. And then with this, we have the King of Cups. So I told you, you will start doing something, you got to download, you will get some kind of message, some kind of confirmation in the next few days. Or maybe this is your confirmation that you have to have the courage to make that move that you've been thinking about, and that would drive you to success. Offers will be given to you, opportunities will be given to you, doors will be held open for you, and this in this new path and in this new social circle, you'll meet someone really important for your romantic life. That was it. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. And I'll see you on the next intuitive reading, or maybe on a tarot reading. This is White Witch Alchemy. I'll see you on the next one.